Yo, man, we really have to forgive ourselves. We are not perfect. We made mistakes. Especially me, I made mistakes. I did a lot of mistakes in my past. And I don't want my past to be uh, a judgment for me. I want my past to be a lesson where whenever I look at my past as a book and be like, wow, yeah, I did something wrong. So I did learn from my past so that I should do better in my future. You know, most of us are guilty. Most of us are stuck in the past. Don't let your past come into your future. And most importantly is if you want to move on in life, if you want to leave your past behind and go forward, the first person that you have to talk to is God. You have to pray for, you go to pray, bro. You pray, God, I want to change. I don't want to live in my past. I want to live in the present. I want to change my life. I want to change my habits. It's going to help you to change, bro. And that's how you're going to move forward. And don't let your past trick you. Because there's some people, bro, we've all did something bad, wrong in the past. But we don't live in the past. We live in the present moment. In the present moment, you don't need to bring your past into it. Your past is past already. It's gone. You just have to say, that was my past. Thanks God I'm alive again today. I'm going to do better. Every time when I was doing some wrong thing in my past, the years past, bro, I was guilty. I was like, fuck, how can this happen again? I want to be a better person. The only one who's going to help you to be a better person, bro, is God, discipline, and yourself. You have to be very ready to change. Because some people want to change at the same time. They want to change bad habits. They want to be a new person, but they still carry the same bad habits. If you want to change, bro, you have to change, bro. Look at yourself. Look at your life. Look at what's not going on. Look at the things that are not working. Maybe you ask yourself some question, why this is not working? Why this is not working? Why this is stuck? What's going on? And sometimes we don't find answers, bro. I remember when I was in some bullshit, bro, in my past. I never found the answer, bro. I was asking myself, I was like, I'm a sinner. Why am I doing this? How can I change? I remember those times where I stopped even to connect to God, bro. I was into a lot of distraction. And we get into distraction. How? How do we get into distraction? We get into distraction when we don't have purpose. I've seen this because I'm talking about my own life experience, bro. I remember those times 2 years ago. I didn't have any purpose, bro. Oh, I remember, bro. I didn't have any purpose. I was trying to build something, but I didn't have any purpose, any goals. I had a vision of, everyone had a vision. Everyone want to be someone. Anyone want to do something. I had that vision of, I'm going to do this. I want to achieve this. But I didn't have any purpose, I didn't have any skills. I was just drifting by pleasure, bro. I was chasing women. That was one of the good distractions, chasing women, chasing validation, But in fact, bro, the only person that I was destroying was myself, because I wanted to be fulfilled with the present moment, I didn't have any purpose. It's very important to have a purpose in life, bro. When you have a purpose, you can actually be looking on it, You're gonna live a life with a lot of discipline, a lot of priorities, you know, a lot of boundaries. So I had no purpose, bro. For almost 2 years, I was just drifting by pleasure, you know, validation and stuff. And thanks God, when I found my purpose, I become a new person, bro. When I found my purpose, I become a new person. I swear to God, my life changed when I found my purpose. I started to work on my skills, bro. The fact that I just pick a purpose, all the area around my life changed, bro. My minds, the way I think, the way I move, you know. There was even a time in my life, because I was going to the gym since 2021, I was going to the gym. And there was a time I even stopped to go to the gym. I lost the motivation, I lost the discipline, because I was drifting by pleasure. I was into a lot of distraction, you know. I was chasing nothing, bro. I wasn't building anything in my life. I was just working average job. I was just a barman, you know. I'm not saying it's a bad job, but I'm just saying I was just that barman, sending day. Like, I was just like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, and when I found my purpose, I become a new person, bro. I become connected to God. I started to listen to a lot of podcasts that was talking about self-improvement. You know, I found a lot of mentors. Life been good, bro, since I found my purpose. It's actually yourself also. If you're watching this video right now and you don't have any purpose, what I'm gonna advise you to do is you have to connect to yourself. You have to know who you are, you know. I found myself, I'm like, what can I do? I pick up a skills, bro. I started to work on myself, to work on my body. Bro, I was getting fat 2 years ago. Now, I changed, bro. Found a purpose, and you're gonna fix your life. Don't just be the type of nigga who ain't got no purpose, bro. You ain't got no purpose, you just living life. And what you have to know also is you have your family depending on you, you know. You have your family is waiting for you. Maybe you have a girlfriend, she's depending on you. You have friends, bro. You know, you have to give yourself value, bro. You have to give yourself value, respect. Be a man, bro. Do something for your life. Do something for your family, bro. Especially the people who are coming from the side where I came from, where, bro, your parents are not rich. You know what I'm saying? Your parents are not rich. You're building everything by your own, by yourself. Stop being distracted, bro. Yesterday I was at the beach and I was like, damn. So successful people, they did sacrifice maybe 5 years of their life working on something, 10 years. And there's some people, they don't even want to sacrifice 1 year of their life working on something. They're just chasing. I know those people. I've seen them. You know, I'm a DJ and I'm in a club almost every day, you know. I know the type of people who came for purpose and who came for pleasure. I'm like, I know you. You're always there. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it's bad to go to the club, bro, but I'm just saying you have to have a purpose. Having a life without purpose, bro, is crazy. You cannot have a life without purpose. Me, when I wake up in the morning, the first thing I'm like, whoa, I'm thinking on me. I'm thinking on, okay, how was this going? Okay, how can I improve here? Okay, what can I do here? All right. Don't be a human being who live without purpose, bro. I've been saying that. That's so bad. It's so bad, bro. And when you live a life without purpose, by the time you're gonna find your purpose, you're gonna ask yourself, why I didn't start by that time? You know? Make yourself proud. Make your parent proud, bro. Make your mom proud. We really have to do that, bro. It's a must. It's a must to make the family proud, to make the parent proud. Just work. If you're working on something, you haven't seen results yet, don't quit. Don't stop. You must know the power of consistency, bro. You must know the power of consistency. You must keep going. You must keep pushing, bro. I remember when I was getting fat, bro. Before I changed my body, before I build my body, before I build my muscles, bro. I didn't have anything on my body, bro. No chest, no six-pack, nothing. But when I started it, I was like, I have to experiment the power of consistency. Consistency, bro, is one of the superpowers that you must put in your mind. You must be like, whenever I start something from scratch, I gotta be consistent. Be consistent, bro. Don't stop if you haven't see anything yet. Don't quit, bro. Don't give up too soon. Because there's always a result. There's always a result after work, bro. Work pays. Also, bro, you have to be stubborn, bro. Don't listen to anybody. Listen to yourself. Listen to yourself, bro. Because, you know, sometimes we don't want to listen to ourselves. We want to listen to other people, you know. We want to hear the opinion of what other have to say on me so that I can apply it on my life. But you can also be stubborn. Be like, okay, I said this on my life and I'm going to do it. Listen to yourself, bro. Obey to yourself. There's some people when they're in front of their friends, they are scared to talk about their thoughts. They are scared to talk about their opinion. Why? You are free, bro. You are free. Look at the way we are right now. I'm free right now. And there's a dog that I just found right now here. But he's free also to walk, you know. It's by his own, he's free. You are free, bro. You are free to do whatever you want. You should let me know in the comments if this video bring value to your life. If it makes sense, just let me know in the comment, bro. I want to grow this channel, bro. I want whenever I sit here, whenever I carry my phone like this, I want to at least to leave a seed in someone's life. Because I remember before I found also podcast, nobody was telling me think like this. Nobody was telling me think like this. So I hope this video gonna help someone. Peace.